The Color of Your Eyes, written by Blackcatsassin, read by gutterrat1213, Chapter 39, Neighbors.
He was here 2 hours ago.
An old man with a mustache pointed at his garbage bins to his left.
I called him because Miss St. Clair wouldn't stop looking through my garbage. I told the police chief that she is insane and needs to be put in a mental institution.
Suddenly, a window was opened from the house across them, and an angry old woman yelled,
"Oh, shut it, you old badger! I know you're the one that runs over my cat. I will find proof one day."
Your cat is not dead. It ran away because it couldn't live with an annoying old hag like you anymore. It would be better anywhere. If it were me, I would even run away to the next province.
Cleo and Dan looked like they wished to be anywhere else but between those two arguing old people. Well, thanks for the info. Cleo quickly pushed Dan away. Behind them, they could hear the continuously heated discussions.
Typical Duskwood,
Dan murmured. Alan, you mean that haughty policeman with the voice that makes you feel like melted butter? Yes, of course he was here. The young woman had a dreamy look on her face as she was chewing gum and playing with the tip of her hair. When was that? Cleo asked as she tried not to look annoyed at the woman who was now eyeing Dan. She stepped in front of her friend, shielding him from her prying eyes. I guess more than an hour ago or so. The woman rolled her eyes. I don't know. I didn't look at the clock back then. I guess I had my eyes elsewhere. She looked pleased. I can imagine. Cleo forced a smile. You seem to be new here. Just so you know, Duskwood can be a pretty scary place. If I were you, I would be careful, or even leave. Is that really so? The woman chewed her gum louder. Well, I guess the danger is worth it. I have found so many attractive guys here. It's not like in the city where I came from. Duskwood is like a hidden gem, if you ask me. I even almost had a date with that hot bartender from the Aurora, but he never returned my calls after opening his bar again. So I guess I'll have to try my luck elsewhere. I just have the hots for older and more mature guys. She puckered her lips at Dan. Dan looked away, coughing. Thank you for the info, Cleo said before pushing Dan away from her.
Get me out of here,
Dan whispered. I'm on it. Cleo sped up.
Alan was here half an hour ago. He took his time to hear me out before being called to another location. I tell you, it was not like that in Duskwood in my days.
The man looked away with a forlorn look on his face, seemingly reminiscing. Okay, thanks for the info, Mr. Peters. I'm sorry to hear that you got your bike stolen, Cleo said with a sympathized look on her face.
Yeah, Duskwood has changed. Not that I'm against changes, but, back then, the young had more respect towards the old. We didn't have to lock our doors. Bikes didn't get stolen. I sincerely hope someone finds your bike and brings it back. Cleo slowly backed away and tried to end their conversation. I truly hope so. At least you and some people are still some of the young generations who genuinely care about what's happening in Duskwood.
Mr. Peters sighed. Cleo stopped in her tracks. Some people? Who else do you mean, Mr. Peters?
Oh, I met your little cousin who was here minutes ago, also asking about the police chief's whereabouts.
The man answered nonchalantly, but his answer made Cleo's jaw drop to the floor. Cleo turned around, quickly thanking Mr. Peters before running towards her car while pushing Dan's wheelchair. Oh, God, please no, don't let that person be Susie. Anyone but Susie.
Who is Susie?
Dan asked in confusion.